This is Chuck Schaefer of Customer TV, and I am joined by Anthony Lai, Senior Vice President of Oracle. Anthony, thank you for joining me today.
Pleasure.
Let me see if I can explore the relationship, or maybe the rationalization, between customer experience and customer relationship management. There's talk among some pundits that CX is the next incarnation of CRM. I don't know that I share that feeling personally. I look at these two strategies with their supporting technologies, and I see them more as peanut butter and jelly, where the two together are better than either is apart. Where is Oracle in terms of the relationship between CRM and customer experience? Are these stepping stone technologies, or are they more symbiotic and synergistic?
Oh, I think they're very much symbiotic and synergistic. You know, I'll tell you, I've been in the industry a very long time, and our dream for CRM was really CX. I think what happened is we were so early at Siebel that people were trying in those times to put an infrastructure together where one didn't exist. Mm-hmm. And so we came up with the concept of CRM to really unify the marketing organization, the selling organization, and the servicing organization around a common view of the customer. And I think for the most part, companies have been successful in implementing that strategy. I think where CRM fell short and continues to fall short is that it's still largely an internal tool. Mm-hmm. It never really reached out and touched the customer. It never really enabled this sort of customer-centric strategy that we all wanted, but people were sort of so consumed with visibility and with accountability. And so CRM really has become, I think, the workflow engine that drives behavior from the resources that serve the customer. Customer experience, I believe, encapsulates CRM, but goes beyond it, in that it really starts to enable the definition and the creation of journeys. Journeys that the customers take, where they may at certain points touch the CRM system as they interact with resources that the CRM system controls. So to me, CRM was a huge opportunity and is today a very, very large market. Customer experience, I believe, is a much bigger opportunity, a much more significant market, because I really believe that there are a couple of things that are driving it. Firstly, I think social and digital and mobile are very disruptive to an organization's relationships. And so they're being driven by that disruption to adapt quickly to embrace those new solutions. And secondly, I think people have realized that their products are commoditizing, and they're commoditizing at a faster and faster rate. So I think CRM has done well. Customer experience pushes it that one step further and really starts to force the organization to think about its business differently.
Let me segue some of your comments there around social and mobile. And if we look back at the last decade or so, and we look at the disruptive technologies of software as a service and cloud and social media and mobile, I view that Oracle has been a fast follower. But when I look at customer experience, I see Oracle assuming a leadership role. I think we all know the benefits of first-to-market moves, but help me understand from your perspective, what are the challenges of being first-to-market with a strategy like customer experience?
Yeah, so I would agree with you. I think what Oracle does well is executes. And I think Oracle has an ability to sort of really understand the shifts of markets as they start to cross the chasm, as they start to become meaningful and real. I would tell you that while we have, I think as you pointed out, a leadership position in CX, we have been able to create that leadership position by buying the leaders in each of the individual spaces and bringing them together into one organization, into one structure where we can work collectively. You know, the folks at Right Now had a really good understanding of customer experience from the service perspective. When you put them in the same room as the ATG people, they immediately connect on so many different levels, and they understand the problem as independents, they were only solving a piece of the problem. But now, collectively, we can start to solve the problem at a level that they, as independents, couldn't. When we bring in our retail global business unit and we start to incorporate the retail point of sale in those conversations, the sort of conclusion that you quickly come to is that we can deliver on business processes, we can deliver on these large transformations in ways that other companies just can't. So we've gotten to a leadership position, I believe, by seeing this big opportunity and realizing that no one single technology or no one single platform could really pull it off. And so by incorporating these best-in-class products with our own organic development, I think we've sort of added, if you like, best-in-class leadership positions in each of the areas, and in combination it's given Oracle a very, very strong position in this larger customer experience marketplace.
Anthony, what advice would you give to a business leader that has determined that he or she needs to implement a customer experience strategy for the benefits you've cited earlier and is just now about to get started?
I think it's a couple of points I would suggest. The first is, let's understand the sort of the overall strategy and then try and slice it up into sort of chunks that can be easily digested. I would look at the problem across what we call the infinite loop, the stages of a particular relationship on the buy side and then on the serve side, the support side. And we've tried very, very clearly to identify what those phases are. And we've tried to sort of associate solutions for each one of those phases, recognizing that customers may start on one particular part of that journey. So I think it's important to sort of define the strategy and align the organization to it. Then I think it's important to then sort of break the problem down into sort of smaller, more digestible chunks, and then really to sort of align the company's strategy, I think, with a strong vendor. We hope that's us. Mm-hmm. And then I think a strong partner. There are agencies and consulting companies that really have done a great job working with our technologies and others to help companies through these experiences and journeys. And so, we think through our efforts and through the independent companies' efforts that we've acquired, we've put a strong focus on the partner network, and we've put a strong focus on customer success. And so I think those things, we believe, start to enable our customers to sort of step into this transformation and to see returns very, very quickly.
Well, with that advice, I think we're at a good break point to conclude our conversation. This is Chuck Schaefer. I've been joined by Anthony Lai, Senior Vice President of Oracle. Anthony, thank you for joining me today.
Pleasure.